get together and like trying to come up with like the worst possible.
He hates gays, he hates women, he hates immigrants, he hates climate change scientists, and these things are really important to me. So I'm out here today because he's charging $25,000 a pop to get into his tea party. We're deciding to give it away for free. Tea should be free.
Hi, my name is Eileen Davis and I'm the co-founder of Women Matter Use Your Power. I'm here today because I am seeking the ratification of the Equal Rights Amendment that has been stalled since 1982. There are 3 bills in Congress right now that are looking to get the ratification of the Equal Rights Amendment. We have bipartisan support for these bills. Unfortunately, Marco Rubio is not one of the senators that supports this bill. In addition, Ken Cuccinelli and Marco Rubio were both against the Violence Against Women Act, and they were both against the Paycheck Fairness Act. And we are here to say that equality for women, it's time. We have a constitutional equal rights amendment, and it's time that equality at work, equality in opportunity for women is given. And Ken Cuccinelli says he supports women, but I'm here to say that when it comes to jobs and salary equity and equity of access, he does not, and neither does Marco Rubio. Thank you.
Keep Ken out! Keep Ken out! Keep Ken out! Keep Ken out!
Good job, everybody!
I am here because I do not support the extreme agenda of Ken Cuccinelli, who wants to take Virginia back in time with voting rights, with gay rights, with women's rights. Ken Cuccinelli is bad for Virginia.
Here we go. All right. I went home after the Hopkins game and watched Oregon.
Hi, Director of Planned Parenthood advocates.
Yeah, so I'm with the state office director for Planned Parenthood Virginia PAC, and we're here today because Ken Cuccinelli and Marco Rubio.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna. Okay. Outside the Marriott Hotel in Richmond, Virginia, at the Cuccinelli Rubio luncheon, and I'm outside the hotel speaking with some protesters that are out here, and I'm here to get their take on why they are here today.
Yes, we're here today because Ken Cuccinelli and Marco Rubio are 2 peas in a pod, and both of them share dangerous, extreme agendas and records on women's health. And we're here to tell Ken Cuccinelli that the women of Virginia are watching and paying attention, and we're going to make sure he does not make his way to the governor's mansion.
Okay, what other organizations are out here today? I know the violence of Women's Act is a big issue among the women. And you know that Ken Cuccinelli does have an organization, Women for Ken Cuccinelli. Are you aware of that?
I'm aware the organization exists, and I'm also aware that Ken Cuccinelli was one of only 3 attorneys general in the country to not sign on to a letter supporting the reauthorization of Violence Against Women Act, which protects women who have been victims of domestic violence and their children. And Senator Rubio voted twice against this bipartisan measure. So they might be trying to moderate their records. They're speaking today about what they think on these issues, but their records speak for themselves.
I think also, if you look at the most recent polling, Ken Cuccinelli is trailing drastically with women, and that is because women across Virginia understand that he has made a career out of attacking women's access to comprehensive reproductive care from birth control to abortion, and he can't whitewash that record now that he's running for governor.
Yes, and that's definitely something that Terry McAuliffe has been focusing on his legislative record that he seems to can't hide from. Any other comments?
Sure, we just want people to know that at keepkenout.org we've been talking about Ken Cuccinelli's record since February, really making sure the women of Virginia know that Ken Cuccinelli as governor is dangerous and a step back on women's reproductive health, and we're going to keep moving the state forward, which means he can't be in the governor's seat.
Great. And what was your name again?
Cianti Stewart.
And what is your title?
Executive Director, Planned Parenthood Virginia PAC.
Well, thank you very much for your comments.
Thank you. Hi, am Cianti Stewart-Reed, Executive Director, Planned Parenthood Virginia PAC. And we are here today because Ken Cuccinelli and Marco Rubio share an extreme and dangerous agenda on women's health. And we are going to make sure that the women of Virginia keep Ken out of the governor's mansion this fall. They both oppose the Affordable Care Act, and the coverage is already given 765,000 women, and they both would have your boss decide whether or not you got access to contraception. And when it comes to protecting families and women who've been the victims of domestic violence, Ken Cuccinelli is one of only 3 attorneys general in the country to not sign on to reauthorize the Violence Against Women Act, and Senator Rubio voted twice against that bipartisan measure. Their records are extreme, and no matter how moderate they try to appear, we know the truth and won't be fooled.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you.
My name is Raul Angulo, and I'm here to protest Cuccinelli and Rubio. I don't know who I dislike more, Cuccinelli or Rubio. Rubio is a Latino, and I'm a Latino, and Rubio is a two-faced cat. He's one person in Spanish and another person in English.
Why are you here today?
I'm here today to demonstrate that Cuccinelli is not good for Virginia. Cuccinelli is not good for women. It's not good for women's rights. And we need to elect a governor like Terry McAuliffe that will represent all the people.